11 fun facts and cool things you may not have known about Robert Kiyosaki. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shout-out giveaway. Robert Kiyosaki is truly a multi-talented personality. He's an entrepreneur, investor, motivational speaker, author, and also a financial knowledge activist. He's very popular for his series of books called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Let's start with the story of his career.
So I had to write Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which is a true story about my rich dad and my poor dad.
Beginning of career. After finishing his education, Robert Kiyosaki began working on merchant ships and traveled the world. During his journeys, he saw a lot of poverty and new cultures, which made a major influence on him. In 1972, he began serving as a helicopter gunship pilot in the Marine Corps during the Vietnam War. After finishing his service in 1974, he was awarded the Air Medal. He then decided to move to New York. Upon his arrival in New York, Kiyosaki took a position as a salesman for Xerox Corporation and sold copy machines. He held the position until 1978. In 1977, he had enough money saved to start his own company, which produced the first nylon Velcro surfer wallets. He tried to limit the cost of the wallets by lowering the quality, and soon the demand went down, which caused the company to go bankrupt. Career success. At the beginning of the 1980s, Kiyosaki started a new business for t-shirt licensing for heavy metal rock bands. The business was at first a success, but the change in trends and music made his company decline, eventually disassembling in 1985. During the peak of his business, Kiyosaki invested money in stock and real estate, but with the decline of his business, his debts to banks grew, and Kiyosaki was left homeless and penniless. Despite his failures, Kiyosaki did not lose hope and decided to help people by educating them on how to avoid bankruptcy and achieve success. He began working as a motivational speaker for a personal growth business, Money and You. The seminars became increasingly popular and spread from Canada and United States to Australia and New Zealand. Later career. The motivational speaking business became profitable, eventually turning Kiyosaki into a multi-millionaire. He left Money and You in 1994 and retired. Kiyosaki had continued to invest in stock and real estate and began writing a book. Together with Sharon Lechter, Kiyosaki wrote The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Since he could not find a publisher, he had published the book himself. The book was published in 2000 and since then has sold more than 10 million copies. In 1997, he came out of his retirement and started a financial education company, Cash Flow Technologies Incorporated. His next venture came in 2002 when he bought a silver mine in South America. Kiyosaki owns assets in several apartment complexes, hotels, and golf courses. Work in merchant ships. After finishing his schooling, he began working on merchant ships, which permitted him to travel in different regions of the world. Such trips opened him to innovative philosophies and new conducts of life. Moreover, he got to learn about immoderations of poverty that people had to face around the world. These journeys left a deep influence on him. Vietnam War. During 1972 in the Vietnam War, he aided as an airplane gunship aviator in the Marine Corps. For his help in the area, he was bestowed with the Air Medal. After 2 years, he left the Marine Corps and relocated to New York. T-shirt business. Near the start of the 1980s period, he started a business of certified t-shirts for heavy metal rock bands like Motley Crue, business in stock and real estate. Throughout the successful era of his second project, he financed cash in stock and shares and real estate business. Though, as time passed and trade failed, his obligations to banks also amplified. In order to reimburse the money, he was left bankrupt and poor.
I'm still in real estate. You know why? Interest rates are so low.
Business seminars. He started working as a motivational lecturer for a personal development session business called Money and You. It was a 3-day session that generally focused on instructing students about the works of Buckminster Fuller, silver and gold mines. In year 2002, he bought silver coalfield in South America and took a gold colliery public in China. In his manuscripts Conspiracy of the Rich, he has stated that it means to take a copper coalfield in public as soon as the copper value and worth increase. Gold bug. Even as a teen, Robert Kiyosaki functioned with gold and silver currencies. He called himself a gold bug because he had numerous merchandises like silver and gold. His initial 3 books had been #1 on the top 10 lists of bestsellers on the Wall Street Journal, USA Today, and the New York Times. It was the accomplishment of these volumes that pushed him more to stay with the series, which today encompasses 15 books. In 2010, he acted at the Alex Jones Show, where he exposed his possessions containing big apartment multiplexes, guest houses, and golf courses. He also is the leader and stockholder of oil drilling processes, as well as oil shafts and even a startup, Astral Corporation. Financial advices. Over many years, he has given business guidance on a number of TV news channels like CNBC, Fox Business, and Bloomberg. Investigation against Rich Dad seminars.
So with that, I'm going to bring up one of the members of my team. I have a Rich Dad Advisor group. These guys are my real-life advisors.
In 2010, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation investigated the Rich Dad seminars associated with Kiyosaki on their consumer advocacy program, Marketplace. They found that one day, free seminars were conducted at which 3-day courses were offered for $500. At the 3-day classes, participants were offered longer courses priced between $12,000 and $45,000. A hidden camera was employed at a $500 seminar in Kitchener, Ontario, showing the trainer, Mark Mosso, advising participants to request that their credit card limits be raised and giving out scripts with instructions on how to ask for limits as high as $100,000. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.